Why are there kids everywhere? At least they're not running around like crazy people in here. There seems to be quite a bit of gangs and thugs here. I'll take a quick look around before actually starting to go to these places. Just to map around. Okay, these are, yeah, probably slaves. So this must be a slaver's guild. Graveyard. Well, we do have a shovel. Probably not a good idea in broad daylight. Mom's Diner. Maybe a nice place for information. Nothing here. I don't think I can, even if I dislike slavers, I don't feel that I can do anything about it. It's one of those things that's above my capabilities at the moment. I definitely dislike them. Okay, more guards and gangs. Can I see inside this church? Yeah. Some kind of storage area. Nothing else of interest here. I think, and no new areas. Yeah, that's an exit grid. We didn't. There wasn't. We haven't actually gained anything by coming here yet, so just have to start talking to people, get some quest, maybe pick a few fights, something to. We don't need a lot of money, a few hundred. So even a small fight that we win a few weapons, maybe some ammo, and we would have all we need to get the leather armor. I think I'll end it here and then start going through what we can find in the den. Okay, I think the last time I played I did a quick scouting trip around the den and didn't actually talk to many people or visit any places, so let's get started. I think my goal was to gain resources enough to get a leather armor. Yeah, you goddamn thieving sons of bitches. I hate those kids. At least they'll try to steal stuff from you. I don't know who they're working for. But I do remember that they can be extremely annoying if you don't realize what they're actually doing. You might not pay attention to it initially and then wonder why something important is missing in your inventory. So those kits are the reason. They will end up being sold in one of the shops, so you won't lose the item. Oh, you lose them, but you have the opportunity to buy it back. Why hello, nice to see a new face around here. My name's Leanne. How are you? Care to sit down? Great. How are things with you? Oh, very good. Thanks for asking. Becky has such an interesting family history. Do you have one yourself? Hmm. Yeah, my ancestors supposedly saved the world from someone called the Master. How interesting. That reminds me of a story I heard a long time ago. Something about a master. Really, what was it? Well, this might take a bit. Be a doll and buy me a drink, wouldn't you please? Not whiskey though, Nuka-Cola. Sure. We have the money and it's not a large amount anyway, just $5. Usually you get something out of these kind of things. And I'm glad to interact with people in a non-violent ways. How my character is. Thanks, now let's see. I remember my mom telling me about this huge migration that happened 70 or was it 80 years ago? Really big mutants with weapons as tall as you and me came from the south. Mom said it looked like a big migration of some sort. How many? Don't know, but there were multiple groups of them. Some would continue north, others headed east. No one knew where they were going. They were quite upset and seemed to be fleeing from something. Yeah, there were also others in dirty, tattered purple robes. They kept babbling about how the master was dead. Interesting. Some of them even committed suicide right here in town. So, well, don't you see? They were talking about the master, the one your ancestor killed. Thanks for the story. My pleasure. We did get experience from that, and we're pretty close to getting another level. It won't make a big difference to what we can do though. Maybe if we invest it in throwing. So if we get grenades, we'll be in a very strong position to start doing combat. Except for the armor. Hi there, I'm Rebecca. Can I get you something to drink? I'm sure you're thirsty after your trip through the wastes. I'm looking for a merchant named Vic. I think we'll want to get Vic's exact location as soon as possible. Yeah, I know Vic. Metzger's got him locked up, I'm not sure why. Got any work? Yeah, we do need the money. Fred owes me $200. If you can collect it somehow, we'll work something out. Okay, what's the catch? Catch? Oh well, if you knew Fred, you'd understand. He's owed me the money for quite a long time. I'd written it off as a loss, but if you can get it back, I'd be amazed and grateful. He's somewhere in town, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I don't usually go to this kind of work, getting debt collecting, but she seemed to be very nice and not too worried about actually getting the money back or wanting to harm this person called Fred. So more of like a challenge. So if I can't get it back, no big deal, but if I can, she would be positively surprised, and we would probably get to keep at least some of the money we get back. So I don't really have a problem with that. Okay, Tubby's another goddamn thief. Maybe it's a good thing I have so much scrap in here, so the likelihood of losing something valuable is extremely low. Hello, madame. I'm called Tubby by my friends, and I welcome you to my store. How may I help you? I asked about information. Yeah, who's in charge? We never get to know that. We know there's slavers and all kinds of traders here, but not and bars, casinos, but we don't really know who's the main man. No one. The Den is an anarchistic place where a kind of Darwinian struggle is played out. Only the strongest, fastest, or smartest will survive here. I'm sure you will find your niche. Ah, thanks. Is it? Why is everyone selling chems? That's not the kind of information I would just give away to anyone. Okay. Okay, we can bribe or threaten. I'll let it go. I'm not really that interested at the moment. Yeah, that doesn't make any real sense. I would like to barter. Just to see weapons. Okay, brass knuckle. I do want that brass knuckle. That way I'll at least have something. 130. Does he have any money? Yeah. I want to get rid of something heavy. So I can fit new crap in here. Yeah, I don't really have, and I don't think the children will steal money from me. So yeah, not really. Well, maybe I can get rid of a few flares. They're not that useful to me. I could have traded a bit more, but my barter is in a negative value, so it's pretty much couldn't be any worse. So every time I trade, I think I lose a lot of value from my items. So it's not really a good thing to try to store my value in by trading. My main interest is freeing up carry weight so I can get new loot. So who are you? How's it going? You here to see Lara? Why not? Since no one's in control, I think we have to speak to everyone so to sort of get a good view of what's going on in this town. Yeah, we'll take all. Can I take from these? There's nothing of interest. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, Lara is her. Our exact double. I'll say, but I think I want to talk to everyone but the slavers, at least for business and quests. I'm not really interested in helping the slavers. But everyone else I'm okay to deal with, since there doesn't seem to be any established order or law enforcement. Everyone's just looking out for themselves, so I'm not too worried about disrupting the status quo.